Here you go. Hey guys, we're back to the channel. So right now I'm on my way to go pick up some silage bales because we bought some from a friend not too long ago for cheap money. I didn't really think about it because of school and all that. You know, I'm not really able to come out and record as much as I can during the summertime. My dad already used up all of the round bales, the individual wrapped round bales that we bought for like cheap money off of a friend. Oh shoot, you know, should have made a YouTube video talking about the differences between individual wrapped and wrapping in a big long tube. I thought it was a great idea since I've been talking about how the rows of wrapping is much better than individual wrap, but I never really showed any proof or evidence. So we just picked up we also picked up a new trailer for like, I think it was like $9,000, something like that. It's a nice gooseneck, double axle, dovetail. I think this thing is rated for 14,000. Yep. Weighted for 14,000, a little more than what the other car trailer is. We just bought it because it was a good deal. Couldn't pass up on it. So I'm grabbing my straps. We're gonna see how many bales we can fit on that trailer. Then later on, I'll take one off with the tractor. Show you guys the difference between the individual wrapped and the rows. We only have 3 bales left in the individual rows, just so you could guys see how they sit together and how much plastic they use. Got the 450 here fired up, letting it warm up. About a 30-minute drive. Pick you guys up when we're there. We're here. He's using a little loader. I've run one of those before. They're kind of cool. They don't really lift very high. It's kind of just like a little tractor, articulating tractor. There's the bales. Truck's sagging pretty good, but coming along really nice. Got 2 more to put on the trailer, and I gotta strap it down real quick. Trailer's taking it like a champ though. There's like no flex in the trailer at all. I mean, the trailer tires still have the suspension and all that. She's close, but I mean, it's still good. All right, leaving now. 14 bales loaded up on the trailer. Now we just got another 30-minute drive back to the farm. I'm losing a lot of daylight, so probably end up recording the next part of this video tomorrow. I'll pick you guys back up when we're at the farm. All right, it's the next day. Time to feed the cows real quick. Right now my dad is feeding the horses. I'm grabbing the tractor. I'm gonna go over, grab a bale from one of the rows, because we got 3 left in the last row. Then I'm gonna grab one off a trailer. We're gonna bring them out here out front, cut them open, and show you guys the difference between both individual wrapped and doing it in a long row. Alright, I'm over here where the last bit of this row is. We're at the back corner of the farm, kind of where all of our stuff gets stored in winter time. Right here is where we usually have about 4 or 5 rows of wrapped hay, and it usually goes to up through that trailer barrel is. The inline wrapping is a way that we could use less plastic, but it does take up more space than just stacking individual bales. Stacking individual bales, you can do 3 high, or even as high as your tractor can go, or whatever you're using. Obviously, one big major difference between individual wrap and inline wrap is that all the bales are connected together. There is really no, technically the only stop and end point in one of these is the front of the line and the end of the line. But obviously sometimes you run out of plastic halfway through, so you gotta put a new one on. But in theory, should be no air gaps through the whole thing. The only 2 real gaps would be at the end, where there is no plastic. We also make our silage bales a lot different than other people do. We kind of make it, we call it haylage. We cut the hay, we cut the grass, we let it sit on the ground for a day or 2. The top of the grass is dry, but as soon as you roll it over, it's green grass. And you need moisture for it to become silage anyway. So that's why we call it haylage, because it's drier than most silage. As you can see, this is kind of a really dry bale. It's also been out in the sun a while. So the one I really want to grab to show you guys what it looks like is that one right there. Another major difference with inline than individual wrap is I can't just run up, stab my spear in here, pick up and go. Because the how they connect together with plastic, you got to either cut it or break it free before we do it. If not, you're gonna bend a spear, and we've learned that from experience. So what we do, we take that part of the tractor, we'll put it down right here, bear down, back up, so it tears it right here. You can kind of see on my fingernail, I actually just cut that, but tears it right there, and we can pick it up with the spear and go. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's some good looking silage right there. See, look how wet that is. Stuff smells really good. It's really good silage. A little wet right now, but other than that, it's really good. But anyway, we're gonna grab that middle bale so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, we're over here at the barn. Drop the second one off. You can already see the difference between the 2 bales. You see how much more plastic is right here in the front. One major difference between the 2 bales is that after I cut the top part of this off, I'm going to have to pick it up with the tractor to be able to cut the bottom half off. One good thing about these bales, inline wrap, one cut. Drop the two edges down. And boom, you're ready to rock and roll. Pick it up and go. Now with these ones, you gotta do a lot more cutting. What I like to do is start about where I grabbed it. So this is a good example. Look how much plastic's right there. What is it, like 10 layers? Compared to, what is that? Was this 3 layers? 2 layers. Yeah. 2-3 layers. This one right here, I got 15 to 20 layers. Look how much more plastic that is compared to that. Let's finish cutting. Look how much harder it is to slice. Oh, it goes from 15 layers down to like 5. And then on this end, we got, what was that? 3-4 layers. And on the other end, where we started, look how, holy, look at all that plastic. Wow. Look at all that plastic, holy crap. There we go. Now we got cut along the top, down to the front. Already look how much more cutting I have to do on this one. Let's get this open. We already have more plastic than the other bale on the top half. That is crazy.
Crazy amount of plastic.
Wow. I mean, look at the thickness right here. Right there is probably all that plastic on this end is probably more than just that whole bale.
Oh, I know. So this is net wrap too. I didn't realize that. That's more plastic that we've got to deal with, and not biodegradable. So
Like the string.
when we put that in over the bale, we're going to jump out and cut that, because I do not want that going out in our fields and in our compost. So yeah, pretty.
How's this stuff look though?
It's pretty dry. It's a little, got some sweetness. Yeah, they don't look bad. Ooh, smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good. I got this bale because this is the middle bale, so it wasn't dried out. Still a little wet, but it's like that. Sweet smells a lot stronger than that bale.
Yeah.
So, like that right there is already more work. I cut the top off. Now I got to pick it up to cut the bottom off.
Yep. When you get done, I got 2 buckets for you. You put the plastic in one from and the plastic in.
Yep.
The other one. You don't remember because you was just a boy when I used to have a wrapper like that, but it used to. It was 3 times the plastic. It took so much longer to wrap it up. That inline wrappers that we bought years ago was the only way to go. It has cut my operation cost in about 1/3.
Didn't you have it paid off in less than a year?
Just the plastic savings, yeah. It was insane. Yeah.
Didn't we? Of course, I was too young to remember this. I remember you telling me about it. Didn't you buy all the plastic we used in 1 year with individual wrap?
It was 3. I think it was 3 years that I used that plastic on the other wrapper before I bought any more plastic. 3 or 4 years, I can't remember. It's been a while ago, but it's just insane the difference.
I can't imagine wrapping the amount of hay we wrap now, individual, compared to that machine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, the girls are ready.
They are hungry. They're yelling at me. I'm taking too long. They're yelling at me. So now I see another step I gotta do with the individual wrap. I gotta pick it up to get the bottom half of the wrapping off. already have like 3 of those done by the time I get this one done.
Yeah. One eight, $100 a pound. Right now, I don't want it's. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have that car. No, gosh, Simcoe bull, Black Angus bull, Simi bull. He's a good boy.
Joe. Yeah, get yourself a bull that you can pet. Make this equal. We're gonna 1 foot in that one. Oh, foot stuck now. 1 foot in this one. So got the individual wrapped. That is a lot of plastic. And look how much less plastic is in the inline. That is crazy, the difference.
It's crazy the difference. Now you got to talk about. Now this is the hay that we just bought that was net wrapped. We're still using bale and twine. So there's more plastic that we have to get rid of. And at this point, there's no way to recycle this. This goes all right into the garbage stream. So.
And plus, these new net wrapper bales are more money.
Yeah. And if I break my shoelace when I'm out there haying, I can't cut a piece of bale.
Or when you break your belt too. Or forget your belt. We've done that.
We've done that. So there's more plastic we have to deal with.
And they're talking about how we should get rid of plastic bags in like grocery stores. Yet why don't we ban plastic net wrapping and go back to twine?
Somebody ought to help the farmers and make a hemp product that's biodegradable. Another use for hemp.
Yep.